sky above the clouds where all the stars are circling around with you. Take me to the ground and get me a pair of red roses in the garden with a full of blooming flowers. The earth and a joy to just see you, a lovely boy, but all I will feel is the blue. All I could think of is you. Thin night where the stories from head to head. I've missed you.
しくなれ。しわしわになっちゃった。まあいいわ。
With you, I can be sad with you. Just take my hand and fly up through the dreams where the skies are so clear. With you, I wanna stay with you. With you, I love the way that you love me today. Let's run up through the fields where the sun shines and heals.
Essa mais